25 cents might seem like pocket change, but in the world of coin collecting, some quarters are worth a small fortune. Welcome to the channel, Coin Lovers. Let's take a closer look at the top 5 rarest US state quarters that could be worth more than you think. And let's start with the number 1 most valuable state quarter. In the year 2000, the United States embarked on a monumental journey, one that would introduce a series of coins that would go on to capture the imagination of collectors and enthusiasts alike. The 50-state quarters program was launched as part of an ambitious plan to celebrate the history, culture, and unique qualities of each state in the Union. New Hampshire was one of the states chosen to feature in this grand project, and its coin, the 2000 New Hampshire State Quarter, would become one of the most coveted pieces in the series. But how did this coin come to be? What is the story behind its design, its minting process, and what makes it so valuable to collectors? Join me as we dive into the fascinating world of the 2000 New Hampshire State Quarter. The journey of the New Hampshire State Quarter begins with a rich historical context. New Hampshire, often called the Granite State, has a deep-rooted connection to the early days of American history. It was the 9th state to join the Union, ratifying the U.S. Constitution in 1788. Known for its rugged terrain, it was here that early settlers and revolutionaries made their mark on the young country. The state is also famously known for its motto, "Live free or die," a phrase that encapsulates the state's fierce independence and commitment to liberty. As the United States entered the 21st century, the U.S. Mint sought a way to honor the individual characteristics and stories of each state. The 50-state quarters program was conceived as a way to do just that, one state at a time. Each quarter would feature a design that was unique to the state it represented. In 1999, Delaware became the first state to have its quarter minted, and in 2000, New Hampshire's turn arrived in order to ensure that the design captured the essence of New Hampshire. The U.S. Mint held a design competition. Thousands of submissions were reviewed, and the winning design was selected by a panel of experts, including state representatives and members of the U.S. Mint. The design chosen was both a nod to the state's natural beauty and its historical significance. The reverse side of the 2000 New Hampshire State Quarter features a distinctive image of the Old Man of the Mountain, a natural rock formation that once stood as a symbol of New Hampshire's rugged landscape. This iconic feature, which was part of the Franconia Range in the White Mountains, had been a cherished landmark for centuries. The formation, resembling the face of an old man, was beloved by residents and visitors alike. Sadly, the Old Man of the Mountain collapsed in 2003, but its image remains etched in the minds of many. The quarter's design also includes the state motto, "Live free or die," written in bold, block letters beneath the Old Man of the Mountain. This phrase is perhaps one of the most famous state mottos in the entire country, reflecting the state's strong values of freedom, independence, and self-reliance. Above the image, the words New Hampshire are inscribed, and the year 1788, the year New Hampshire became the 9th state to join the Union, is also included. The obverse side of the quarter, as with all U.S. quarters, features the familiar portrait of George Washington. This portrait, designed by John Flanagan, has been a staple of U.S. coinage since 1932. The year 2000 marked the start of a new millennium, and while the reverse of the coin changed to reflect the state-specific designs, Washington's image remained the same, representing the continuity of the American spirit through the centuries. The minting process for the 2000 New Hampshire State Quarter, like all state quarters, began with the preparation of master dies and a careful process of coinage. The U.S. Mint, located in Philadelphia, was responsible for striking the coins, but the quarters were distributed across several mint facilities around the country, including those in Denver and San Francisco. In fact, the New Hampshire quarter was minted in both Philadelphia and Denver, with each mint producing millions of coins. Upon release, the New Hampshire State Quarter quickly became a hit with collectors, but it wasn't just the design that captured their attention. The 50-state quarters program itself was a unique opportunity for coin enthusiasts to engage in a nationwide treasure hunt. For many people, it marked the first time they were actively collecting coins for fun rather than necessity. As the series continued, collectors sought to gather each state's coin, and each new release was met with excitement and anticipation. The New Hampshire State Quarter was no exception. It was released into circulation in 2000, and many people were eager to get their hands on the coins. As more and more quarters were released, collectors began searching for the perfect specimens, those that were free of marks, scratches, and signs of wear, making them ideal candidates for preservation in coin collections. It wasn't long before certain varieties of the New Hampshire Quarter, particularly those in exceptional condition, began to gain value on the secondary market. So, what makes the 2000 New Hampshire State Quarter so special, and why are collectors willing to pay such a high price for it? The answer lies in a combination of factors. First and foremost, the rarity of the coin plays a significant role. While millions of New Hampshire State Quarters were minted, only a small number were struck in such a way that they were preserved in pristine condition. Coins with unique characteristics, such as those with a minting error or those that have been professionally graded with high marks, are especially valuable. Over time, certain New Hampshire quarters have emerged as highly sought-after collectibles. Coins that were minted with a slight flaw or error, like a double die or off-center strike, can fetch prices much higher than their face value. For example, a 2000 New Hampshire quarter with a rare minting error might be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. But it's not just the errors that increase the coin's value. The condition of the coin, its grade, is perhaps the most important factor when determining its worth. Coins that have been well preserved and graded as proof or uncirculated by professional grading services are the ones that tend to fetch the highest prices. And now we come to the moment you've all been waiting for, the big reveal. What is the value of the 2000 New Hampshire State Quarter? As of today, a pristine, uncirculated example of this coin can be worth up to $53,000. Yes, you read that right. A single quarter, one that was once just another piece of pocket change, can now command a jaw-dropping price on the collector's market. The high value of the coin is largely attributed to its rarity, its historical significance, and the fact that collectors have continued to seek out the finest examples over the years. So, what does this tell us about the 2000 New Hampshire State Quarter? It's more than just a piece of currency. It's a symbol of a time in American history, a piece of New Hampshire's rich heritage, and a tangible reminder of the country's enduring love for freedom and independence. It's a coin that has captured the hearts of collectors and history enthusiasts alike, and its value continues to climb as more people learn about its story. As we wrap up this journey through the world of the 2000 New Hampshire State Quarter, one thing is clear. This coin is not just a part of American numismatic history. It's also a shining example of how something as simple as a quarter can hold immense value, both monetarily and symbolically. So, next time you find a quarter in your pocket, you might just want to take a closer look. Could be worth far more than you ever imagined. Top 2. In 2004, the United States embarked on another chapter of its grand coin collecting journey, a journey that celebrated the state's rich history and diverse culture. The 50-state quarters program, which began in 1999, had already released a number of remarkable designs by that point, with coins representing states like Delaware, New Hampshire, and California. But in 2004, it was time for Florida to step into the spotlight, and its quarter would come to represent the state's unique identity in the series. Known for its beaches, warm weather, and cultural melting pot, Florida's quarter would bring to life the state's most recognizable features, blending historical significance with natural beauty. But what made this particular quarter stand out? Let's take a deep dive into the fascinating journey of the 2004 Florida State Quarter, from its historical context to its stunning design, minting details, and ultimate collector appeal. And let's conclude with the big reveal. Just how much this coin is worth today, to understand the Florida State Quarters design, it's crucial to first look at the historical context behind the state itself. Florida became the 27th state to join the Union on March 3, 1845, but its significance in American history goes far beyond its statehood. Long before becoming a state, Florida played an important role in the country's development. From the indigenous tribes that lived in its swamps and forests to its Spanish colonization and its subsequent importance in American expansion, Florida was the site of many pivotal events in U.S. history, including the landing of Spanish explorer Ponce de Leon in 1513, who famously named the land La Florida, meaning land of flowers. Florida's rich history continues to play a vital role in American culture, and its quarter design would need to capture that history and give it a lasting place in the hearts of collectors. The 50-state quarters program aimed to celebrate this type of unique history by allowing each state to have its own coin design, and Florida was no exception. The U.S. Mint, which was in charge of designing and minting the coins, worked with the state's officials to come up with a design that would symbolize Florida's importance to the nation. What followed was the creation of a coin that would encapsulate the state's natural beauty, history, and symbolic significance in just a few carefully chosen elements. After a period of review and selection, the design that was chosen would go on to captivate the imagination of coin collectors across the world. The reverse side of the 2004 Florida State Quarter features one of the most recognizable symbols associated with the state: a soaring, elegant image of a great white heron standing in front of a picturesque scene of a sunset over the ocean. The heron, a bird native to Florida, has long been associated with the state's natural beauty. It's a creature that is commonly seen along the shores and wetlands of the state, evoking images of the serene, untouched landscapes that Florida is known for. Its calm, graceful stance on the quarter represents the peaceful environment that draws so many visitors each year. The design of the quarter also features the iconic image of a setting sun, which is a common visual association with Florida's breathtaking coastlines. The beaches and the warm, golden glow of the sun are key elements that define the Florida experience. Whether you're strolling down Miami's South Beach or enjoying the sunset over the Gulf Coast, the sun symbolizes the leisure, relaxation, and unique energy that Florida offers its residents and visitors. Above the image of the heron and the sunset is the inscription Florida, with the words "In God We Trust" placed below the bird. On the outer edge of the coin, you'll find the year of statehood, 1845, along with the minting year of the coin itself, 2004. This design successfully combines elements of Florida's natural landscape with historical references, making the coin not only a representation of the state's modern identity but also a tribute to its deep roots in the history of the United States. The obverse side of the coin, as with all U.S. quarters, features the familiar portrait of George Washington, the first president of the United States. Washington's image, first designed by artist John Flanagan in 1932, has remained a constant on U.S. quarters since then. The year 2004 marked the 5th year of the 50-state quarters program, and while each state's quarter had its own unique reverse design, the portrait of Washington remained unchanged, linking the individual state coins to the broader American narrative. Once the design was chosen and finalized, the minting process began. The U.S. Mint produced millions of Florida state quarters, and they were distributed into circulation just like any other coin. Minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, the 2004 Florida quarter became widely available in wallets and coin jars across the country. But like the other state quarters, its appeal was not limited to everyday currency. Collectors began seeking out pristine, uncirculated versions of the coin, and as time passed, it became clear that certain Florida quarters, particularly those in mint condition or with unique features, would become highly sought after. But what makes the 2004 Florida State Quarter stand out among the others? The answer lies in a combination of factors, including rarity, design appeal, and the overall collector demand. While millions of the Florida quarters were minted, only a small percentage of these coins were preserved in pristine condition, making them far more valuable than the ones that were circulated in everyday transactions. Coins that are free of scratches, smudges, or discoloration are in higher demand because collectors prize these flawless examples, which are often graded as MS, mint state, or proof by professional grading services. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes, and this is true for the 2004 Florida quarter as well. Another factor that makes the Florida State Quarter particularly appealing to collectors is its historical significance. The design encapsulates key elements of Florida's culture, history, and natural environment. For coin collectors, owning a Florida quarter is a way of owning a piece of the state's unique identity. As the years passed since its release, the quarter's value has steadily increased, and in some cases, it has become a prized item on the secondary market. So, what's the current value of the 2004 Florida State Quarter? As of today, a pristine, uncirculated Florida quarter can fetch around $50,000, depending on its condition and any unique characteristics it might have. This remarkable figure is not only a testament to the coin's beauty and historical significance, but also to the growing interest in state quarters and the broader world of numismatics. While this price may seem astounding for a coin that once was just pocket change, it's important to understand that the value of coins like the 2004 Florida State Quarter is driven by a combination of factors: rarity, collector interest, historical context, and the overall market demand for limited edition currency. The $50,000 figure is typically reserved for coins that are in exceptional condition, ones that have been carefully preserved or even graded as Proof 70 or MS 70 by professional grading services, signifying that the coin is perfect in every regard. In fact, when you look closely at the highest value examples, you'll find that they might have an error or unique feature that further drives their price up. Whether it's a slight minting flaw or a distinct strike. As we conclude this journey through the story of the 2004 Florida State Quarter, we can appreciate how this piece of currency has transcended its initial role as a simple coin in circulation to become a collector's treasure. From its design that celebrates Florida's natural beauty and historical significance to its growing value on the market, the Florida State Quarter is a prime example of how a seemingly ordinary piece of currency can become a sought-after artifact, one that tells a much larger story about the state, the country, and the passion of collectors. So, the next time you're holding a quarter, just remember, you never know when a piece of history might be hiding in your pocket, waiting to be discovered. North Dakota's entry into the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program would become one of the most celebrated designs in the entire series. While the quarter was part of the 50-state tribute to America's history, culture, and landscapes, the story of this coin is more than just about its design. It's about how it came to symbolize the spirit of North Dakota. Known for its sweeping prairies, its historic Native American heritage, and its vital role in American agriculture, North Dakota might not always be the first state that comes to mind, but its quarter would certainly make an impression. As one of the final coins in the 50-state quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008, the North Dakota quarter would encapsulate the state's unique character. The design process, which began years before the coin's release, sought to reflect the state's historical roots, its agricultural identity, and its connection to the American frontier. The resulting design was a stunning tribute to North Dakota's cultural legacy, and it quickly became one of the most sought-after coins among collectors. North Dakota, the 39th state to join the Union on November 2, 1889, has a rich history rooted in both Native American culture and the development of the American frontier. The land, now home to over 750,000 residents, has been shaped by centuries of interaction between indigenous tribes like the Mandan, Hidatsa, and Arikara, European settlers, and the natural environment. Despite its relatively small population, North Dakota's impact on American history has been profound, from its agricultural output to its role in Native American history. The reverse design of the North Dakota quarter is a testament to this unique legacy. The focal point of the coin is an image of a powerful American bison, a creature that once roamed the vast plains of the state. The bison was chosen because of its immense significance to both the indigenous tribes of North Dakota and the early settlers. For Native Americans, the bison was not just an animal. It was a critical resource, providing food, clothing, and materials for tools. It was also a symbol of the plains and the way of life that flourished there. However, as European settlers moved west, the bison's population was nearly decimated, a tragic consequence of overhunting and the expansion of the railroad. By the time the coin was designed, bison had become a rare sight on the plains, but they still symbolized the resilience and strength of the American frontier. The decision to feature the bison on the quarter, standing tall against the backdrop of North Dakota's prairie landscape, captured both the beauty of the state and its deep connection to the past. Behind the bison stretches the wide-open prairie, a landscape that defines much of North Dakota's geography. Known for its flat plains, the state is a major agricultural hub, with wheat farming playing a critical role in its economy. The design of the quarter reflects the state's agricultural heritage, which continues to this day. The rolling hills and vast fields of the prairie represent the hardworking spirit of North Dakota's farmers and ranchers, who have shaped the state's identity. At the top of the coin, the name North Dakota is inscribed in bold letters, while at the bottom, the state's motto, Liberty and Union, is prominently displayed. This motto ties into the themes of freedom and unity that have been central to the American story since the nation's founding. The coin also includes the year of statehood, 1889, and the year of minting, 2006, ensuring that the state's rich history is forever linked to the coin. The obverse side of the quarter, as with all U.S. quarters, features the iconic image of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. Washington, the first president of the United States, has graced the U.S. quarter since 1932, serving as a unifying figure across all state quarters. His image represents the continuity of the nation, connecting North Dakota's rich history with the broader story of the United States. Once the coin was designed and approved, it was minted at the U.S. Mint facilities in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, just like the other state quarters in the series. The coins were released into circulation, where they were distributed across the country, initially as just another 25-cent piece. But for collectors, this coin was far more than just pocket change. The 2006 North Dakota quarter quickly captured the attention of coin enthusiasts, who were drawn to its striking design and the symbolic representation of the bison. While millions of these coins were minted, only a small fraction would be preserved in pristine condition. Over time, coins that were well-maintained, uncirculated, or graded as proof became highly sought after, with collectors eager to add them to their collections. Coins that are graded by professional services, such as MS-65, Mint State 65, or Proof 70, a perfect proof coin, have a much higher value than those found in everyday circulation. These well-preserved examples, often kept in special holders or cases, are the ones that attract the most attention from collectors, as they are seen as rare treasures in the world of numismatics. The 2006 North Dakota State Quarter, like many of the other state quarters, was not just a piece of currency. It became a symbol of the state's heritage and the pride of its people. As the years passed and the 50 state quarters program came to a close, the North Dakota quarter grew in significance. It wasn't just another coin in a series. It became a representation of a state and its place in the larger narrative of the United States. Today, the 2006 North Dakota State Quarter is considered one of the most valuable in the entire 50 state quarters series. While it began its life as a 25-cent piece, a pristine, uncirculated example of the coin can now command an astonishing price. Depending on the condition, Certain versions of the North Dakota quarter can be worth as much as $47,000. Yes, a coin that was once worth just 25 cents is now worth thousands of dollars in certain circumstances. The value of these high-grade coins comes from their rarity and the demand from collectors who seek out the best possible examples of the 50-state quarters. Coins that have been professionally graded and certified as flawless or near-perfect are highly prized and can fetch a significant premium in the market. This makes the 2006 North Dakota State Quarter not just a valuable collector's item, but a testament to the enduring appeal of the State Quarters program and the fascinating world of coin collecting. The immense value of the 2006 North Dakota Quarter highlights how a simple, everyday object can gain cultural and historical significance over time. What was once a piece of change, circulating in pockets and purses, has now become a rare artifact, coveted by collectors and worth a small fortune. The coin is a reminder of the way that history, design, and a bit of luck can transform something as simple as a quarter into a prized possession. If you ever come across a 2006 North Dakota State Quarter, take a moment to appreciate its beauty, its symbolism, and its place in history. And remember, that small coin might just be worth far more than you ever imagined. Top 4. In the world of numismatics, coins are more than just currency. They are windows into history, art, and culture. Among the most fascinating coins in the U.S. Mint's recent releases is the 2016 Harper's Ferry National Historical Park Quarter. This coin, part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, tells the story of one of the most important locations in American history, where pivotal moments shaped the nation's path forward. The Harper's Ferry Quarter encapsulates not just the beauty of the land, but the deep historical roots that define the area. As you dive deeper into the design, minting details, and the story behind this remarkable coin, you'll understand why it's gained significant attention and why its value has surged. By the end, we'll reveal just how much this coin is worth today, and it's an amount that might just surprise you. Harper's Ferry, located at the confluence of the Potomac and Shenandoah Rivers in West Virginia, is a place of great significance in the United States history. It was the site of John Brown's raid in 1859, an event that helped spark the flames of the Civil War. In addition to its historical importance during the Civil War era, Harper's Ferry is known for its role in the Industrial Revolution, serving as a center of arms manufacturing for the U.S. Army. The town's strategic location made it a hub for trade and transportation, and its rich history reflects the broader story of the United States' development and struggle for freedom. The Harper's Ferry Quarter, released as part of the America the Beautiful Quarter series, honors this unique and historically rich site. The coin's design features an image of the John Brown Fort, a stone building that played a pivotal role during the raid. The fort, which still stands today, was the location where John Brown and his followers took refuge during the ill-fated attempt to seize the federal arsenal at Harper's Ferry. Brown's actions, while ultimately unsuccessful, had a profound impact on the nation, galvanizing the abolitionist movement and influencing the lead-up to the Civil War. The fort's depiction on the coin is a powerful reminder of the tensions and struggles that marked the nation's journey toward freedom and equality. The design of the coin is not just a tribute to the fort, but also to the broader legacy of Harper's Ferry as a symbol of resistance and change. The image on the reverse side of the coin shows the John Brown Fort in the foreground, with the serene beauty of the rivers and mountains in the background, representing the juxtaposition of peaceful nature and the dramatic history that unfolded there. This contrast between the tranquility of the natural environment and the turbulence of the historical events captures the essence of Harper's Ferry itself, where moments of calm and moments of intense struggle coexist. At the top of the coin, you'll find the inscription Harper's Ferry, along with the name of the state, West Virginia. Beneath the fort, the coin bears the words National Historical Park, emphasizing the significance of the site as a place of historical importance that is now protected and preserved for future generations. The year of minting, 2016, is also featured on the coin, marking its place in time within the larger context of the America the Beautiful series, which began in 2010. Each coin in this series honors a national park or historic site, and the Harper's Ferry Quarter is one of the most poignant examples of how history can be immortalized through coinage. The obverse side of the quarter features the familiar portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan, as seen on all U.S. quarters. His image has become synonymous with American values, representing leadership, unity, and the ideals upon which the country was founded. Washington's portrait ties the Harper's Ferry Quarter to the broader narrative of American history, providing continuity with other quarters in the series while still allowing each design to stand as a unique tribute to a specific place of national importance. Once the coin's design was approved by the U.S. Mint and the relevant authorities in West Virginia, the production process began. As with all America the Beautiful quarters, the Harper's Ferry design was minted in multiple locations across the country, including the U.S. Mint facilities in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The minting process ensured that millions of these coins would enter circulation, where they would serve as a reminder of the importance of Harper's Ferry in shaping American history. However, while many of these coins would circulate as part of everyday transactions, collectors began to take notice of the coin's unique design and historical significance. Numismatists, history enthusiasts, and casual collectors alike were drawn to the Harper's Ferry Quarter, not just as a piece of currency, but as a symbol of the fight for freedom and the preservation of national heritage. Coins from the America the Beautiful series, especially those featuring iconic sites like Harper's Ferry, have gained popularity among collectors due to their aesthetic appeal and historical value. Over time, the value of the 2016 Harper's Ferry National Historical Park Quarter began to rise, especially for those that were well-preserved or graded as proof or mint state. The value of a coin can be significantly affected by its condition, and the Harper's Ferry Quarter is no exception. Coins that were carefully kept in uncirculated condition, free from wear and tear, were in high demand. Collectors and investors sought out these coins, eager to add them to their collections or to hold them as investments. A key factor in the coin's increasing value is the rarity of high-quality examples. When a coin is minted, many are released into circulation, where they are subjected to handling and wear. However, a small percentage of the coins are kept in pristine condition, either by collectors or through careful storage. Coins that are graded by professional numismatic services like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, are given a grade based on their condition, with higher grades indicating a coin that is closer to its original minting condition. Coins that are graded as Proof 70 or MS-70 are considered to be in perfect or near-perfect condition, making them particularly valuable to collectors. But the value of the 2016 Harper's Ferry Quarter isn't just about its condition. It's also about its historical significance. Harper's Ferry's role in American history, particularly in relation to John Brown's raid, has made it a site of immense interest to those who study the Civil War and the abolitionist movement. The coin, which immortalizes this significant event, appeals to collectors who are interested in the story behind the coin as much as they are interested in its physical characteristics. As demand for high-quality Harper's Ferry quarters grew, so did their value. Today, depending on the condition and any unique features, a 2016 Harper's Ferry National Historical Park quarter can be worth as much as $26,000. This price is reserved for the rarest, highest quality coins, and it represents the culmination of years of interest, historical research, and market trends in the world of coin collecting. It's important to note that not all Harper's Ferry quarters will be worth this much. Most coins in circulation will not fetch anywhere near that amount. However, coins that have been preserved in perfect condition, or those that were specially struck as proof coins, are incredibly valuable. Collectors who are willing to invest in properly graded and certified coins can expect to see their investments pay off as the value of these historical treasures continues to climb as the years go by, and the America the Beautiful series becomes a part of numismatic history. The 2016 Harpers Ferry National Historical Park quarter will only continue to grow in value. The legacy of John Brown, the Civil War, and the fight for freedom will remain forever etched on this small piece of American currency, making it a cherished item for future generations of collectors. So, the next time you're flipping through your change or looking through your collection, keep an eye out for the 2016 Harpers Ferry quarter. It may just be a coin worth far more than you ever imagined. Top 5. In 2017, the United States Mint released a coin that not only captured the essence of an important historical site, but also honored the culture and heritage of Native American communities in a profound way. The 2017 Effigy Mounds National Monument Quarter, part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, was designed to celebrate one of the most unique and sacred archaeological sites in the United States. Effigy Mounds, located in northeastern Iowa, is home to over 200 prehistoric burial mounds that were built by ancient Native American peoples. These mounds, shaped like animals such as bears and birds, provide a direct link to the region's earliest inhabitants and their cultural practices. The Effigy Mounds National Monument Quarter is much more than a simple coin. It is a tribute to the deep history and spirituality of the mound-building Native American cultures. In this video, we will take an in-depth look at the coin's design, historical context, and what makes it so valuable today. From its minting process to its collector appeal, the 2017 Effigy Mounds Quarter has garnered significant attention from numismatists and history enthusiasts alike. By the end of this video, we will reveal just how much this piece of American history is worth today, and the figure may surprise you. Effigy Mounds National Monument is a testament to the ingenuity and cultural significance of Native American societies that existed long before European settlers arrived in the Americas. The site, which was established in 1949, is located in the state of Iowa and preserves more than 200 mounds, many of which are shaped like animals. These effigy mounds were created by the woodland culture, which thrived in the area between 1000 BCE and 500 CE. The mounds were used for various purposes, including as burial sites, ceremonial areas, and sacred spaces. The mounds represent a spiritual connection between the Native American peoples and the natural world around them. The animal shapes, such as those of bears, birds, and other creatures, reflect the belief in the interconnectedness of all life forms. These mounds are considered sacred by many Native American tribes, and they are protected today as a national monument, ensuring that future generations can learn from and appreciate the rich cultural history they represent. The 2017 Effigy Mounds National Monument Quarter, released as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, honors this culturally significant site. The coin's reverse side features an elegant depiction of one of the effigy mounds, with the shape of a bird prominently featured. This bird-shaped mound is one of the most famous examples at the site, and its inclusion on the coin was a fitting way to showcase the unique artistry and symbolism of the mound-building culture. In the background of the design, the rolling hills of northeastern Iowa and the Mississippi River Valley are depicted, underscoring the connection between the mounds and the natural landscape. The coin's design captures both the artistry of the Native American mounds and the natural beauty of the surrounding area. The rolling hills and river valley in the background serve as a reminder that these mounds were not created in isolation, but were deeply embedded in the landscape and culture of the region. The depiction of the mound itself is intricate, showing the distinctive shape of the bird in stunning detail. This level of artistry on a coin is what sets the Effigy Mounds Quarter apart from others in the America the Beautiful series. The inscription Effigy Mounds, along with the state name Iowa, appears above the design, marking the coin's geographic connection to the national monument. Beneath the image of the mound, the words National Monument are included, signifying the status of effigy mounds as a protected site. The year of minting, 2017, is also present, tying the coin to a specific moment in time within the larger context of the America the Beautiful Quarter Series. As with all coins in the America the Beautiful program, the obverse side of the effigy mounds quarter features the iconic portrait of George Washington. Designed by John Flanagan, Washington's image has appeared on U.S. quarters since 1932, serving as a symbol of the country's founding principles. Washington's likeness ties the effigy mounds quarter to the broader tradition of American coinage, providing continuity across the different coins in the series while still allowing for each coin to celebrate a unique aspect of American history and culture. Once the coin's design was finalized and approved, the minting process began. The 2017 effigy mounds quarter was produced at multiple U.S. mint facilities, including those in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. As with all America the Beautiful quarters, a large number of coins were minted for circulation, ensuring that the design would be seen by people across the country. However, as with any coin released into circulation, most of the quarters would end up in everyday transactions, subject to the wear and tear of regular use. Despite the millions of coins minted, the 2017 effigy mounds quarter quickly gained attention among collectors. While many people would simply view the coin as another quarter in their pocket, numismatists and enthusiasts of American history saw its potential value, recognizing the rarity of high-quality examples. The intricate design, along with the historical and cultural significance of Effigy Mounds National Monument, made the coin particularly attractive to collectors looking for pieces that told a story. Numismatics, the study and collection of coins, is not just about acquiring currency. It's about understanding the history and cultural significance behind each piece. The Effigy Mounds quarter appealed to collectors because of its connection to Native American history and the preservation of a sacred site. For those who were particularly interested in American Indian history, this coin represented not only a tribute to the mound-building cultures but also a way to connect with a significant piece of the nation's heritage. As time passed, the value of the 2017 Effigy Mounds National Monument quarter began to rise, particularly for coins that were in excellent condition. Coins that had been carefully preserved, without the typical signs of wear from circulation, began to command higher prices. In the world of coin collecting, the condition of a coin plays a significant role in its value, and the higher the grade, the more valuable the coin can become. For collectors, a coin that is graded as mint state, MS, or proof, and is in flawless condition is worth much more than one that has been worn down through regular use. The Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, are two of the most respected grading agencies in the numismatic world. These organizations assign grades to coins based on their condition, with higher grades indicating a coin that has been better preserved. For the 2017 Effigy Mounds quarter, coins that are graded MS 70 or Proof 70 are considered to be in perfect or near-perfect condition, making them highly sought after by collectors. Another factor that has contributed to the coin's increasing value is its relative rarity. While millions of these quarters were minted for general circulation, only a small percentage of them were kept in perfect condition. Coins that have been carefully stored or handled are much less likely to show signs of wear, and they tend to be much rarer than coins that were used in everyday transactions. As a result, the demand for high-quality examples of the 2017 Effigy Mounds quarter has driven up its value. Today, a well-preserved 2017 Effigy Mounds quarter can be worth as much as $25,000, particularly for coins that have been graded as perfect or near-perfect specimens. This value is a testament to the significance of the coin and the historical importance of Effigy Mounds National Monument. As a part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, this coin serves as a reminder of the rich cultural heritage of Native American peoples and their contributions to the history of the United States. While not every Effigy Mounds quarter is worth this much, collectors who are willing to invest in high-quality examples of the coin can expect to see their investments grow over time. As with all coins in the America the Beautiful series, The 2017 Effigy Mounds quarter has the potential to appreciate in value as it becomes more scarce and as more collectors seek to add it to their collections. The 2017 Effigy Mounds National Monument quarter is more than just a coin. It is a piece of American history. It honors the legacy of the Native American peoples who created the effigy mounds and preserves their cultural and spiritual practices for future generations. It's a reminder of the importance of archaeological sites like effigy mounds, which connect us to the distant past and provide insight into the lives of those who came before US.SO. If you happen to find a 2017 Effigy Mounds quarter in your pocket or in your collection, take a moment to appreciate its historical significance. And who knows, it may just be worth a lot more than you ever expected. Thank you for watching this deep dive into the 2017 Effigy Mounds quarter. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future coin collecting content. Until next time, happy collecting!